Carla, great to speak to you.
And you?
First of all, how was your summer break? Do you feel refreshed and recharged?
Yes, a very long one, a bit too long for my liking, but no, all good.
How much reflection takes place in the summer, not just from this season just gone, but across your career?
I think a lot. I think the moment the ball stopped against Aston on the last day of the season, whilst you think that you can switch off that following day, you don't. The fact of the matter is you self-reflect straight away. You look at every aspect of what we've been trying to do. You look at what you set out to do, how we can improve, how we can continue to improve, what we need to change, and that was really important. And I think, a couple of weeks later, I kind of had a few ideas of what we wanted to try and do. So, yeah, look, I'm a big self-reflector. I think you've always got to look at what you can improve, never be satisfied. So, all in all, I think we're in a good space.
That's a very professional kind of reflection, but you must look back on last season so fondly because it was such a positive campaign.
It was, but you know me. There's so much more we can do, there's so much more we can improve on, there's so many areas we can improve on and off the pitch. I think that's really important. We have to continue to build infrastructure, we have to continue to improve the squad, we have to continue with all of those pieces, because if one of them doesn't continue to grow, the project doesn't. So yeah, it was a good season, and I've said that loudly to the staff, as you're aware, but we want more and we want to continue to grow. Finishing fifth was great, but you don't stay there without an unbelievable amount of work and improvements, and I think that if we can do that, we'll put ourselves in a good position to try and achieve it in a similar way to what we did last season.
We last spoke not long after that Arsenal game back in May. Since then, you've brought in Daphne van Domselaar, Lucy Parker, you've also brought back Anna Patton on a permanent basis. How pleased are you that those are your first three additions of the summer? Very
pleased. I think Daphne is one of the highest calibre goalkeepers, young footballers in the world, who's showcasing her talents at the World Cup as we speak. Patsy, we've obviously had for a couple of years, exceptional young talent, and as is Lucy Parker. She's had an outstanding season. So they're three really important pieces, with what we want to try and do, and we're delighted to get all three of them in.
They can all operate, Daphne aside because she's a goalkeeper, but they all operate down that middle of the pitch, which is important, I guess. But what are their qualities that you value so much?
I think first and foremost they're going to come in and add real competition in a really important time for us, but they're both footballers, proper ball playing footballers, and the way that we want to play and the style that we want to play and continue to grow that philosophy and continue to develop our ways. They both fit into that, they both can step out of it, they can head the ball, they can defend the box, and they're two, what I would call, footballing, wholehearted defenders.
With those three additions, as well as the existing squad, the team is beginning to take shape. How pleased are you at this stage of the summer with that squad?
Yeah, of course, there's obviously quite a few still away at the World Cup, but we've had them back in on the grass today and they've been brilliant. So yeah, look, there's still probably 2 or 3 more bodies to come through the door, maybe 4 if we can squeeze the purses. But no, listen, I think it's really important that we get everything prepared for that first day of the season.
We've also seen this season's fixture list published since we last spoke. Just touch on how exciting it is for you and for the league that Villa Park is going to be staging that opening game of the season with Manchester United coming to town.
Yeah, it's huge. I think it set us up last season starting there, big crowd, and I'd expect the same again. So, and playing Manchester United, they've got a big away following, and that's a credit to those fans. So I think it'll be a good occasion for everybody, but an opportunity for both sides to get off to a good start, and I have no doubt it'll be one hell of a game.
I'm sure we'll discuss that Manchester United game as we get closer and closer to it, but for now, welcome back and enjoy getting back on the pitch.
Thanks.